Good Tuesday morning. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Trevor Gibbs tracking a very hot election day across Duval County and really across all of Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. Very hot temperatures through this afternoon until we see some areas of rain. That will help to cool some things down, but the heat is intense. In fact, it'll actually be close to record high temperatures today. In the upper 90s, feels like temperatures could approach 110 degrees plus in some neighborhoods. We do start to transition, though, to wetter days. We've had a few spotty areas of heavy rain the last couple of days, but the coverage starts to go up today. So tracking more afternoon thunderstorms, especially for northeastern Florida today. And any of those storms will be capable of very heavy rainfall and a lot of lightning as well. Here's that election day planner tracking temperatures. Very warm to start this morning, already in the 80s before sunrise. 90s by the lunch hour, mid to upper 90s this afternoon, and then cooling down where we do see some thunderstorms. Some places in inland southeast Georgia could reach 100 degrees for an actual temperature. Here are those highs today. Middle to upper 90s, though, for most of the area. But because it's so humid, when you factor in the humidity, feels like temperatures in some neighborhoods approaching 113, 114 degrees for a short period of time this afternoon until some rain thankfully arrives to cool things down. But it is going to be a very hot day. Coverage of rain will be highest across the southern half of our area, so especially for northeastern Florida, less so for South Georgia with some drier air working its way in. So I wouldn't get your hopes up for any rain today in places like Waycross to Folkestone, perhaps even Lake City. But Jacksonville southward has a decent chance of seeing some afternoon and evening thunderstorms. I'll show you that here in the Futurecast. Dry through the lunch hour today. So hot. Temperatures will be already in the middle to upper 90s by 12 o'clock this afternoon, and then upper 90s to near 100 by 2 p.m. And then as we get into the 3, 4, 5 o'clock hour, that's when we start to see some activity flare up along the sea breeze, and that will be moving from north to south today. And some of those storms for the afternoon and evening commute and the dinner time hour tonight could be rather intense. So we'll watch that closely this afternoon. Tomorrow will be similar with temperatures. This heat wave continues for your Wednesday. Back into the 90s to near 100 tomorrow for a couple of neighborhoods, with more showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon hours to cool things down. Because there's so much moisture overhead, especially in northeast Florida, any of those storms could produce a quick 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, which is very beneficial rainfall. Less so, though, again, the farther north you are. So rain amounts will still vary widely. An update on the tropics. Things are still quiet across the Atlantic, so no concerns there. Here's your 7-day forecast with your weekend always in view, tracking the heat and humidity continuing through the weekend and the storm chances as well. The Jags preseason game on Friday will have to contend with both hot temperatures before the game in the 90s, feels like temperatures in the triple digits, and then decent coverage of showers and thunderstorms expected Friday afternoon. So we'll watch that closely, and a few more storms linger into the weekend.